everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Hollyoaks hinted at a terrifying murder plot for Abe Fielding in Wednesday's episode. The episode began with Abe lying to his girlfriend, Perry Lomax, about why her dress had been cut up. He said he did it by accident while sleepwalking, but viewers know it was actually Cleo McQueen after she slept with him. Abe asked Perry not to tell anyone, claiming he was just on edge because an intruder had broken into the flat, and she agreed. Best streaming services. Joel later went to the flat and confessed that he had gone inside the day before because he thought he heard Cleo singing in there. Of course, Cleo is holed up in the flat after returning to the village, unbeknownst to everyone but Abe. Later, Abe returned home and made it clear to an upset Cleo that he would be marrying Perry, not her, after she shared her wedding plans with him. "She's not right for you," Cleo snapped back. "Me and you, we have substance, yeah. Come on, me and you, we have something special." Abe told her that wasn't enough to make things work and said he wanted a life with Perry where he could be part of a family. He confessed he still loved Cleo but said their relationship would never be accepted because he'd convinced her she killed his mom, Marie, and Susan Ashworth in the bike crash, even though Marie is still alive. Hollyoaks confirms major Leela baby twist in early streaming release. "You said we were soulmates," an increasingly angry Cleo said as she hugged him and grabbed his arm. She then vowed, "I will never, ever let you go." Later, Abe and Cleo cuddled, and he promised her everything would be okay. He encouraged her to get some sleep and leave everything to him, but things took an extremely sinister turn. As she slept, Abe told Cleo how beautiful she was and how much he loved her, before picking up a pillow. Hollyoaks Freddie and Grace to split after major Lexi reveal. "Sometimes the kindest thing to do for someone is to end the suffering," he said through tears. Fortunately, Abe came to his senses just in time. Cleo woke up as he wept next to her, but he denied anything had happened as she comforted him. Will he try again? In an explosive twist that's left Hollyoaks fans on the edge of their seats, the latest episode hints at a chilling murder plot involving Abe, one of the village's most polarizing figures. Known for his past wrongdoings and a reputation that precedes him, Abe has made his fair share of enemies over the years. But as dark forces begin to close in, the line between vengeance and justice blurs, leaving viewers wondering just how far someone might go to rid the village of Abe for good. With whispers of revenge, unresolved betrayals, and secrets threatening to surface, here's a closer look at the shocking hints surrounding the Abe murder plot, the potential suspects, and what this could mean for Hollyoaks as tensions rise and danger escalates. Abe's rocky return. After a long absence, Abe recently returned to Hollyoaks, claiming he wants to make amends for his past actions. But his reappearance hasn't exactly been welcomed with open arms. Many in the village remember his checkered history, his manipulative behavior, run-ins with the law, and tendency to leave destruction in his wake. Though Abe insists he's changed, there's an undeniable tension in the air, as several villagers harbor deep-seated grudges. From his ex-partners to old rivals, Abe has wronged too many people to count, and it's clear that not everyone is buying his new, changed man persona. Instead, his return has only stirred up painful memories and unresolved animosities, making him the center of a storm brewing just beneath the surface. The mysterious threats begin. Not long after Abe's return, anonymous threats begin appearing around the village, cryptic yet menacing messages that make it clear someone wants Abe gone, for good. Notes are slipped under his door, spray-painted on his car, and even left in his workplace, each one more sinister than the last. Phrases like "justice is coming" and "time's up" Abe appear, leaving Abe increasingly paranoid and fearful for his life. Believing someone is out to get him, Abe starts accusing everyone he encounters, causing further rifts in an already hostile village. While he initially tries to play the threats off as a misunderstanding, The mounting pressure and eerie persistence of his unseen tormentor make it impossible for him to ignore. Tensions reach a breaking point as he realizes that someone's vendetta against him is not only personal, it's deadly serious. Who wants Abe dead? As rumors of a murder plot circulate, several characters stand out as potential suspects, each with their own motives for wanting Abe out of the picture. Steve has a long-standing grudge against Abe, who once manipulated him into making poor decisions that nearly ruined his life. Abe's return has brought painful memories back to the surface, and Steve's friends notice he's been avoiding Abe ever since he came back. Despite his attempts to move on, Steve's anger lingers, making him a prime suspect in any revenge plot. Leela Lomax. Abe has a turbulent history with Leela, whom he once tricked and betrayed, causing a deep rift between them. Leela has since tried to rebuild her life, but with Abe's return, she finds herself reliving old wounds. Known for her protective nature, Leela is fiercely loyal to her family, and if she feels threatened by Abe's presence, she might go to extreme lengths to protect those she loves. Felix Westwood. Felix has an undeniable dark side and a long-standing grudge against anyone who harms his family or friends. Abe once crossed paths with Felix's loved ones in a way that left emotional scars, and Felix's protective instincts are now on high alert. It's no secret Felix has had to wrestle with his own violent tendencies, and some suspect he might channel that darkness into eliminating Abe once and for all. Sienna Blake. Sienna is no stranger to making enemies, and she has her own reasons for distrusting Abe. Abe previously used information about her family as leverage, leaving her feeling violated and manipulated. Sienna may have a complex moral compass, but she's fiercely protective of her family and is known to strike first when she feels threatened. The sinister plan unfolds. As the pressure builds, Abe begins to spiral, visibly unraveling before the villagers' eyes. Haunted by the threats, he starts isolating himself, staying out of public spaces, and avoiding anyone he suspects of being behind the messages. Despite his efforts to stay hidden, it's clear that someone has Abe's every move tracked, heightening his paranoia. Just when he thinks he's escaped danger, another message appears in his home, this time written on his bathroom mirror in what looks like blood: "You can't hide forever." The chilling message sets the village abuzz with whispers and speculations. Who could be responsible? Will Abe make it out alive? Suspicion starts to spread as friends and neighbors question each other, each wondering who among them is plotting Abe's downfall. As the mystery deepens, even those without a motive begin to feel the unease, realizing that someone in Hollyoaks is capable of murder. The confrontation. In a desperate attempt to take control of the situation, Abe decides to confront one of his primary suspects, Steve. After a tense encounter in the village square, Abe accuses Steve of being behind the threats. Steve, visibly angered, denies the accusations but leaves the conversation with a menacing warning. "Maybe it's about time you paid for everything you've done." The encounter is witnessed by several villagers, fueling the gossip mill and raising the stakes. With Steve now under suspicion, other villagers begin to share their own encounters with Abe, revealing just how many enemies he's truly made. But as the villagers debate Steve's involvement, another threat appears, this time aimed at anyone who tries to protect Abe, implying that his tormentor is ready to eliminate anyone who stands in the way of their revenge. A shocking twist ending. The episode ends with a heart-pounding cliffhanger as Abe receives a final note, this one promising that his end is near. Panicked, he tries to flee Hollyoaks, but before he can leave, he finds himself cornered in a dark alley by a shadowy figure. In a moment of pure terror, he realizes that he's facing his would-be killer. But just as the figure steps into the light, the screen fades to black, leaving viewers in agonizing suspense. What's next for Hollyoaks? This terrifying hint of a murder plot has fans eagerly awaiting the next episode, desperate to know who is behind the threats and what fate awaits Abe. With multiple suspects, a complex web of grudges, and Abe's own demons adding to the chaos, Hollyoaks is set to deliver an unforgettable storyline. Will Abe manage to survive this chilling plot, or will his dark past finally catch up with him? As secrets unravel and the village becomes entangled in the mystery, one thing is clear. No one in Hollyoaks is safe as long as this dangerous game of vengeance continues. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our Hollyoaks Update YouTube channel for more update news.